So speaking of League of Legends, I wanted to move on to Season 6, and I had a lot of questions for you guys because you guys have been playing Season 6 a lot. How is it? Like, how is it different than Season 5? What are your thoughts on it? Who are you guys playing these days? Like,
Definitely watch the streams because we have our
where are the
little
streams
label
located?
of what's that?
Where are the streams located?
They are on. Let's see, Clay, YouTube.
Yeah.
You can find it on there at our channel, which is
The Maelstrom game.
youtube.com, the Maelstrom Gamers.
There you go. Okay.
But
Channel.
and we have a nice little episodes going of climbing that bronze ladder because I mean we're bronze pros here. So
Yeah. And we're actually almost all of us are out right now. Almost.
Yeah.
I think we're all in like, me and Steve are in bronze 1 right now. You guys are out. So it's like once we're done, we're out. No, we're just gonna be climbing that silver ladder now.
that's right. That's
I
right.
find a way to get placed on. Season 6 is not my season. It was gonna be my season.
Who's gonna be
It's
my
not my
season?
season. Maybe
Nope.
Season 7. I'll actually like find out.
It's still just started though. You got to think about it.
That's
It's just
true.
start.
I can get out of bronze. Maybe I could start bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get out of
I
bronze,
still have to do like the preliminary stuff.
and you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
So I've been doing a lot of Zach jungle. I think I'm doing pretty well. I would leave that up to one of my co-players there, Rocco.
I
if
would
he
say,
thinks-
yeah, he's doing great, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay. So let me just speak about it so it doesn't sound so arrogant coming from you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
But okay, one of his big keys is the fact that, obviously anybody that's out there in the community of League is that jungling is a very demanding job, because if there's 3 lanes and they're all going to be requiring you, and if you're not helping assist one of those lanes,
Where's my gank?
the most terrible fucking jungle that exists. Okay, so one of Ian's pros is that, playing Zach, he's got a lot of mobility, and he is showing himself in every lane pretty much within, a 2-minute span, which is kind of ridiculous for a jungle to be able to do, because there's games where I don't even see the opponent's jungle come down lane like once. And Ian's taking some of that time, like we had said about taking that extra time on the aside to have strategized about some different routes that would be better and beneficial for the team.
Yep.
And since applying those routes, he has made a dramatic difference in the jungle gameplay, because he sets the opponent jungle behind a lot nowadays. And playing Zach has got some major CC. And in situations where you're just kind of like, oh, Ian's totally dead here, he pulls out and you're like, what the hell just happened? How did he get that triple kill? He's a freaking tank with globbiness. Like, how did he do this? And I'm not gonna lie, like, he plays a mad Zach, dude. And if you're not seeing it, get out there on our stream, because if you go and see it, you're going to be wanting him to kind of train you or tutor you up on how to play jungle, because it's disgusting.
Appreciate it.
It really is gross.
Well, and not to sound arrogant for Rocco, he's been going a lot of Trundle, and
Trundle's where it's at,
it's
man.
crazy because putting up that I guess it's considered a totem, but you play what is it?
I play the little slugger
That's right.
trundle, so it's and there's a specific reason for why I chose little slugger, is because he's a baseball player. I'm not really big on the baseball playing. Like, if you listen to our episodes just earlier, I got hit by a baseball too, and I didn't.
You were
I
like,
didn't
no more.
So is
No.
that like a hidden thing then? Like you're like, oh, I don't like baseball, so I picked
No.
it.
So here it is. This is why I chose it. I chose it because I was checking out the skin spotlights, and Trundle's little slugger skin, his totem, whatever you want to call it, pillar, is a #1 champion trophy. So I was like, yeah, I'm totally #1. I'm definitely getting this. Just so every time I throw up that pillar, everybody knows that I'm the boss.
So you're definitely buying aesthetics to troll, no pun intended.
Literally, yeah, exactly.
Troll the other team. And is that consistent when you guys play? Like,
Yeah,
It's
pretty
really
consistent
good.
right now. I'm like, he's sticking Zach, I'm sticking Trundle right now.
Cool.
And Trundle support is where it's at for me.
so
and
that's
it's-
really interesting. 'Cause we're talking about someone of a jungle and support, but this season, from what I understand, they really upped the
Bruisers.
ADCs.
Yeah.
Oh, ADCs too. Yeah, there's
They
a
said that
major
I mean,
change.
that was like, yeah. So, but I mean,
So
I
major change in the point of where we can have somebody like Graves running around jungle,
right.
where that really wasn't
He's a
something like
beast.
of norm before, but it's
Yeah,
it's,
at
it's a
all.
common thing nowadays.
Holy crap. So how's that? So how's that changed the game for you guys then for season 6? Like,
I think
Well-
the
are they harder now?
jungle
Or
is
ADCs?
Yeah, I'm thinking that the jungle is playing way more of a part of controlling a game than it used to.
Yeah, it
You know,
it is.
Okay, so
before, I
jungles have
mean,
more
yeah, the
weight.
jungle was nice, but like it would be like a ADC just got fed and destroyed the game, or a top got
Right.
destroyed. But nowadays, it seems like the jungle is where it gets fed. You have a Zenzal that just sits there and farms. You let them just sit in the jungle, even if they're not ganking, they're getting so strong in late game just carry. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I haven't even seen this character the whole game, and out of nowhere, they're just killing
Did
everyone.
they, is it because they changed the way that XP is being given from jungle? Like, how is it? Why is that? Or are they better
Different
at ganking
items.
now? Different items. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, there was a lot of. Oh, that's exactly why the Xin Zhao situation is going on. Is because
Yeah.
the items,
That's right,
the
they
new
changed
items
function.
that they've incorporated have allowed them to be able to build this. It's like they get the Gunzo Rage Blade, and they
Yep.
get a few other things, and it's like just even if
Stupid.
Jax has it, or a few different champions that have it, it's like it becomes stupid almost, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like they can just kind of carry that game, but
They jump
um,
in on a 5 versus 1 and kill everyone. It's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
how's that
Yeah, I
possible?
played.
You
Yeah.
know,
or
It's
if you're
stupid.
incorporating the new ADC changes where it's like that Graves is able to go in a jungle. I've even seen Twitch in jungle, where it's like now you've got two ADCs running around on the map. You got to think about that too. So it's not only you're looking at one ADC, let's do
Especially
a
someone
team
who can
fight, focus
turn
him.
invisible.
Right. Somebody that can, or somebody like Graves that can just do some massive damage. You know what I mean? Like explosive damage. And it's like, that could be dangerous, But the
Yeah.
Bruiser's got some big like buffs too recently in season 6. So like the Tom Kench, which is a consistent ban in all ranked games,
Yeah.
can carry a team too. This guy can just take on five players at once and still be able to do a lot of damage
Well,
and
and
get
if
out too.
and if you think about it, like a Fiora or a top, like a Riven, those crazy bruiser champions used to be like, oh, you need to ban them. Now it's like these weird ban, like, you have Tom Kench, like a tank. Like, why are we?
Mundo too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
things like that. So it's just changed the game so much. And if you've watched previous streams and everything, I used to be Singed all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't
Top
played
Singed.
Singed really in a long time because they took away his potion, start
Yeah.
out potion, which was huge. So it just makes it a little bit slower. I'm still good with the character. It's just it's more difficult to play him now and to really carry
Another
the game.
point about Ian's Zach jungle play in season 6 as of right now is that they've changed up a lot of the game in the sense that it is became very objective based.
Yes.
You have to make sure it's no longer where it's like you can win a game without having any dragons. It's like you have to have the objectives to be able to kind of
Is
win.
that
these
true?
games.
Because I thought dragons weren't that important in season 6.
Oh,
No.
no, they're huge because
They're
if
huge
you
in
get
season 6.
if you get 5 dragons, you do true damage. So
Oh,
And-
did they changed
the-
that? It's now true
yeah.
damage?
so yeah,
Which
5
means
dragons.
true damage for those who are
And
playing
think
at
about things
home
like
is-
Rift Herald now, okay, where it was Baron always, now it's Rift Herald, where you can get before the 20-minute marker, you can kill this mini Baron kind of
Right.
deal that can drive one lane, not all lanes, but one lane to kind of push down. Like, and that's a big deal too, because what I was saying with Ian's Zach gameplay is that he's pulling off the first dragon kill at like minute 5-6, which is
Yeah.
really fast and really early for a lot of junglers, which is kind of like, wait, what just happened here? They got one dragon already down, and then there's plenty, more than not, he'll have at least the Rift Herald down once, possibly even twice before the 20-minute marker comes up, and that's huge. Think about this for top lane now that gets like a Baron buff and is able to drive down two towers before minute 15, and it's like, or minute 20, for example, and it's like we're down past tier 2 tower. And that top lane's just roaming and ganking all over the place because of the assist from Ian getting Rift Herald, which I was saying these objectives became so key now to being able to make sure you're achieving to be able to win a game or just to tilt the game in your favor dramatically.
And true damage that negates like all like defensive buffs or armor, or is
All
that just-
defenses, yeah, all
Everything, yeah.
defenses. I mean, that's one of
You
the
hit
biggest
for
problems.
100,
Like
it's
Darius,
100. Yeah.
like Darius' situation, you can't really build against him because it's like he's going to do true damage on you anyways. So just be prepared for it. He's going to do some
Just
mad
gotta
damage.
dodge his shit. Yeah.
Just got to dodge it. Yeah. So it's like they made some major changes, honestly. And I think that like it was going back to the kind of the team situation where they're trying to make it more of a team sport because And I say team sport because League is becoming a sport, guys.
That's
Oh
right.
hell yeah! No, it already is.
Well,
yeah,
And
yeah,
what's
exactly.
crazy, what's really crazy is them, completely deleting Varus.
Yeah, that was bad. I
I'm
was so
kidding.
sad with that
I
move.
just want to
What?
see his reaction.
You gotta be kidding me!
At least I haven't seen Navarez played at
Oh,
all. Actually,
I
like
haven't either.
Nobody
Yeah.
plays that guy.
no
I'm the
one
only
plays
guy who
Navarez,
plays
dude.
him.
The only ADCs that I ever see is like Misfortune, as Easy, and like Jinx, and that's about it, really, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jihin or Jin, or however you say his name. He's the new ADC that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are some differences, like a lot of items too as well have made some major changes. And play styles have changed. I mean, where I was playing a lot of Lux and a lot of different other champions as my support champions, and now I've gone Trundle, like and Trundle, who's wasn't really like a big norm support, is like a very strong support now, just because he's beast.
Yeah.
He's a beastie troll.
Yeah.
I like season 6 though, man.
That's the
Yeah,
other thing
season
with
six
season
is
6 is it was making it a little bit quicker of matches. Things are
It is,
speeding up, but
yeah. I would actually say so. I mean, most of the games seem to be under 45 minutes. Some of them will go a little bit above, but where I think in season 5 we were kind of going beyond 45 on a lot of
hours.
games.
Yeah.
A lot of games were kind of going past that. Where now they've
Right.
decreased.
I
One
like
thing I
half
definitely-
hour games. I think those are like the sweet spot.
I think that I agree, but one thing I did definitely like about the game is their matching system now. Granted,
Yeah.
it does take a
Yes.
while, but we can actually play ranked games with me, Steve, and Rocco. Instead of just
Yeah.
only duo, you can actually build a 3 or 4 man team and get that other random person in there now.
Oh,
So-
great! So
That's
when you say
actually
4s or
huge.
nothing, it could
That's
work.
actually we didn't even talk about that, but that was a huge change in season 6.
Yeah.
And not even just that ability, which is so fucking awesome. Not just the duo queue ups, but you can have up to 4 or 5, any number. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah, and play ranked. But the other situation is that you get to choose 2 different roles that you'd want to play, and that's big too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
now instead of there being a lot, like where ranked, kind of the community was getting a little sour back in season 5, because you'd be like, I want to be bot, no, I want to be bot, and they're
And
sitting
it's like-
there and they would rage quit on you or troll on you and go feed. Where now it's like you get to
You're like,
It's
hey,
not
this is what
100%,
I'm good
sure.
at. but
Yeah,
this is my
exactly.
backup good.
Like
you
these
know?
are my
'Cause-
these are my 2 strengths, and I'm gonna roll with these.
Yeah.
Where it helps, I think that's what's kind of helping the games go a little quicker too, is because it's playing to the player's strengths, where it's not like you're just gonna get into this role. It's like there was so many games where I had gone in and I had to play a certain role. And I was like, damn, dude, I am not good at this role.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what am
like
I
mid.
shooting here?
Me and mid,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is my worst spot. Like,
Yeah.
I can win most of my games if I'm top or jungle,
And
but
mine's
you're gonna put me
ADC.
in my worst fucking spot.
I had like several games of ranked, and I had to get stuck at ADC, and I was like, dude, I don't play ADC. I don't even have an ADC. Like,
Oh man.
what am I gonna do? I had to just select Ash because it was the only like free given one, and I was like, I gotta do it. I don't even if they counter me, it doesn't matter. I just gonna have to do it because they forced me into it.
Yeah.
It's like that was a huge change too. That I kind of brought a lot more.
Flexibility in the matchmaking and probably
And
better
I-
matches, right? Like,
I
That's
enjoyed a
not-
lot more now.
Stronger
yeah,
matches.
that's
Yeah,
huge.
exactly.
So
Less raging happen,
less raging and
Even
better,
though
like,
there's
player
still
life
trolling and
quality.
raging happening, what you see a lot happens in bronze, because it's like everybody thinks they're their best player and they're trying to tell everybody how to do, and yet they're still sitting in bronze. And
What you trying to say, man? I'm the
What you
best
trying to
Zach
say,
ever.
bro?
yeah, it's like, bro, I'm fucking awesome. Why are you building that way, bro? It's like, well, why are you still in bronze? Stop talking to me. Like,
Yeah.
I want to build however I want to build, man.
Yeah.
Like it's my comfort zone. I'm gonna do what I feel. And are you playing this position? No, I am. And how many games do you have in this role?
Yeah, no shit.
But it's I like that it has incorporated that, because it's brought down the rage meter a lot. Even though it's still kind of there, it has dramatically changed the gameplay. Faster, and the community is a little bit better too.
yeah.
Things are more polished. They have update UI. It's
Yeah.
prettier.
I like it. It is prettier too. The whole like fade in thing, the banners kind of I'm like, oh, that's sweet. It's like a Flash, like, going on a Flash website compared to just regular HTML. You're like, oh, this is kind of cool.
What are these? I'll say, okay. What are these nights? We'll have to get together and all play We'll have to stream it. We'll have to do another like drunk league play.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Like,
Let's
that
go
was just-
bad too, man.
Yeah.
How about I was freaking wasted.
Yeah.
I was telling you guys. I listened back at it. I had to listen to it. I was like, did I say something stupid or? I have to listen because sometimes
I just heard like chips crunching, and then you were gone. Like you stopped
I was
playing.
like, guys, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I was
Yeah.
telling you guys, I was putting myself to bed.
Yeah.
You guys were like, bro, you need to go to bed. I was like, guys, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. That's awesome.